So during the ending of Alien Romulus, the remaining survivors of this story were Rain along with Andy the Synthetic. They encountered aliens and facehuggers on the Renaissance space station, which has two connected sections of the Remus area and the Romulus lab. And in the finale, they encountered something new, the human-alien hybrid known as the Offspring, a human child that was exposed to the black goo pathogen, which was named Compound Z01 in the movie. Rain would defeat the creature, and after this, they set a course to Ivaga. So what happens next? Where does the story go? The Hollywood Reporter did speak to Fede Alvarez about a sequel, and while the details are vague, here's what he said. Yes, I definitely can. We tend to do that naturally, not even thinking about sequels. For us, movies have not become franchises, tentpoles, and sequels. This is a language that I've only learned in the last 10 years of my life working here. For me, it's always been about the story. So once we finished, we started thinking, what do you think happens when or if they get to Ivaga? Is it going to be great, or is it a terrible place? We tend to believe it's probably a terrible place that they think is great and fantasize about. So we naturally started thinking about where it goes and what's going to happen. And then, a few minutes in, we go, oh, that sounds like a sequel. But we really try to think about it more in terms of story and if it needs another chapter and whether people want to know what happens next. So we'll wait to see what people think and if people ask for it. My philosophy is that you should never make a sequel in 2 years. You've got to get away. You've got to get the audience to really want it. If you think about Alien and Aliens, there's 7 years between them, but we definitely have ideas about where it should go. So there is hope for the movie getting a sequel to continue the story of Andy and Rain. It's just a matter of time and seeing if the fans really want it. But for myself, I would prefer to have closure with the Prometheus storyline first. I want to know what happens to David and the engineers, then come back to Rain and Andy. There's another article on their website that mentions a few more topics around Alien Romulus. One of these topics is how Disney was trying to change the story that Fede Alvarez wanted to produce. The one thing that Disney was trying to change was the inclusion of the Offspring. They thought it was too much for an alien movie. But once they said that, Fede Alvarez said this, yeah, now that you said we shouldn't, I know that I will. If you're given an alien movie by a corporation that is owned by Disney, and they say immediately, yeah, let's make it, then you are failing somehow. So we really pushed it to the limit, and I'm glad we did. It looks like a lot of people did enjoy the movie, including Ridley Scott. I think the movie did a great job in giving us a new alien experience. The final scene with the Offspring hybrid was, I guess, creepy and disturbing. Yeah, it was odd, but to me, it was okay doing something different. They tried something different with Prometheus and Alien Covenant, but not everyone liked it, and that's okay. This situation is similar to Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, where they tried something new, but some fans did not like it, but it was still part of the story. You just can't please everyone. So if they were going to extend the story of Andy and Rain in a sequel, as long as the story is good, I'm sure they'll make another great movie. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.